Good evening and namaste. Welcome to my astrological YouTube channel Akool Saral Jyotish. I am Akool, astrological author, analyst, researcher, philosopher, and astrology teacher. Today, in my profession and Dashamsha series, in my profession and Dashamsha series, I have I have come up with a very interesting astrological topic. I have come up with a very interesting astrological topic to discuss or for discussion. The topic is that many times parents ask the astrologers whether their son and daughter or children will become a doctor, engineer, etc. Means in the whether they will be pursuing their education in any professional field of studies and will ultimately become a professional, because doctors, engineers, advocates, chartered accountants, everything, they are professionals. So today I have brought this matter for astrological scrutiny and discussion. How to find whether a person, after pursuing his medical degree, will become a doctor, whether a person, after pursuing his engineering education, will become an engineer or go to banking job or any other job, because engineers are nowadays migrating to banking, insurance, and everything. Doctors are not doing so, but some doctors are opting for civil services, because medical profession is still a lucrative job. So we shall be focusing astrologically whether a person will become a doctor, engineer, advocate, chartered accountant after pursuing his study. So I am going to share a secret astrological yoga. You will not find in any other book. In any astrology book, you will not find this. You can say it is a research output. It is a research output. What you have to do to see if the education obtained by a person will be used in his profession. Again, we have to see if the education obtained by a person in a specialized field of studies will be utilized in his profession or not. Because the engineer graduate going to banking service or insurance sector he has failed to utilize the education obtained in the specialized field of engineering. He has failed to. That means he has failed to. That is why he is going to banking, insurance, and any other sector. So the astrological yoga is like that. The fifth house, we all know, the fifth house The fifth house is the house of acquiring knowledge. Fifth house of your birth chart is the house of acquiring knowledge. And 10th house is the house of profession. There must be some subtle relation between the 5th house and 10th house to ensure that the education pursued by a person will be utilized in his profession. If there is a link between the 5th house and the 10th house, but direct link we will not find in the horoscopes. Mostly we will not find in the horoscope, and though if there is any direct link between the 5th house and 10th house, it will not going to work. Take it granted from me. So, but this yoga have over 80% accuracy and will give you the correct, and will take you to the correct prediction. What you have to do, please listen me carefully. What you have to do, you have to note down the Nakshatra Lord of your 5th Lord, of your birth chart. The Nakshatra Lord of the 5th Lord of your birth chart. Number 1. Who is the Nakshatra Lord of the 5th Lord? Number 2. You have to note down the Navamsha Lord of your 10th Lord. Navamsha Lord of your 10th Lord. 2. Point number 2. First you have to jot down the Nakshatra Lord of your 5th Lord of education, and then you have to jot down the Navamsha Lord of your 10th Lord of the birth chart. If they are in a mutual relationship in the Dashamsha, means detail, the stream of education pursued by you post your 12th level, means after 12th level, professional courses are normally pursued after the 12th level. 12th level will be fully utilized in your profession. If there is no mutual connection between the Nakshatra Lord of the 5th Lord and the Navamsha Lord of the 10th Lord, then there will be a mismatch between the education pursued by you and the profession you will embark on. This will be the situation. There will be mismatch. You wanted to you pursued a medical degree, and after that you land up in any other job. There should be mismatch. In case of mismatch only this happens. Mismatch in the horoscope. So we shall be examining a few horoscopes in this regard. I have taken 4 horoscopes and I will be explaining this yoga, this education and professional yoga in those 4 horoscopes. First horoscope taken by me is of a doctor. He is a practicing doctor. The ascendant of the doctor is Cancer. So if the ascendant is Cancer, who will be the 5th Lord? 5th Lord will be Mars. Scorpio will be the 5th house and 5th Lord will be the Mars. Jot down the Nakshatra Lord of the 5th Lord. In this horoscope, the 5th Lord is Mars. Mars is in ascendant in Pushya Nakshatra. So the Nakshatra Lord of the 5th Lord is Saturn, since 5th Lord is in Pushya Nakshatra. Now you have to find the Navamsha Lord of the 10th Lord. In case of Cancer ascendant, Mars is again the 10th Lord, 5th and 10th Lord. He is Yogakarka, 5th and 10th Lord. So let us examine the Mars in the Navamsha chart of this horoscope. In Navamsha chart, Mars is in Leo. So the Navamsha Lord of the Sun is of the Mars is Sun. So the Nakshatra Lord of the Moon, Nakshatra Lord of the fifth Lord was Saturn, and the Navamsha Lord of the tenth Lord is Sun. There must be some relation between the fifth Lord, between the Nakshatra Lord of the fifth Lord and the Navamsha Lord of the tenth Lord. In Dashamsha, D10. Dashamsha is the chart of profession. It is the Dashamsha chart of the doctor. Saturn is the Nakshatra Lord of the fifth Lord Mars, and Sun is the Navamsha Lord of the tenth Lord Mars. See, Saturn by his third aspect has been aspecting the Sun. So you can say, yes, the education obtained by him will be utilized in his profession. In this way, the second horoscope I have taken is of a doctor, because doctor has to obtain specialized qualification to become a doctor. Because a person who has done BSc or BA cannot become a doctor. He must be, it is a specialized field, medical science. So he must have obtained medical degree, and whether he will be able to utilize his degree means his knowledge and qualification in his profession. It is the horoscope of one more doctor. The ascendant is Libra. When the ascendant is Libra, the fifth lord becomes Saturn. We all know. Saturn is in Cancer. In which nakshatra? In Astrology Nakshatra. Astrology Nakshatra is ruled by Mercury. Please remember, Astrology Nakshatra is ruled by Mercury. Jot it down. In the Navamsha, who is the 10th Lord? Who is the 10th Lord for Libra ascendant? It is Moon. Now we have to see Moon in the Navamsha chart. Who is the Navamsha dispositor of the Moon? Navamsha dispositor of the Moon is Saturn, since Moon is in Capricorn. So there must be a relationship between the Mercury and the Moon and the Saturn. There must be a relationship between Mercury and Saturn in the Dashamsha chart. It is the Dashamsha chart of the doctor. See, Saturn is in Libra and Mercury is in Aries. Both of them are in mutual aspect. So there is a relationship. Who is Mercury? Mercury is the Nakshatra Lord of the fifth Lord. And who is Saturn? Saturn is the Navamsha Lord of the 10th Lord. They are in relationship. Now I have taken, now I will bring the horoscope of an engineer. Because for studying in becoming engineer, you need some specialized qualification. Because a person graduated in arts or obtained postgraduate degree in commerce cannot become an engineer. So it needs specialized degree as engineer. In this horoscope with Gemini ascendant, In this horoscope with Gemini ascendant, the fifth lord is Venus, because fifth house is Libra and fifth lord is Venus. Who is the Nakshatra Lord of the Venus? Venus is in Aquarius in Shatabisha Nakshatra. Shatabisha Nakshatra is of Rahu, isn't it? Shatabisha Nakshatra is of Rahu. Who is the 10th Lord of Gemini ascendant? For Gemini ascendant, it will be Jupiter. It will be Jupiter. Jupiter will be the 10th Lord for Gemini ascendant. So we have to check the Navamsha dispositor of Jupiter. Jupiter is in Sagittarius. So Navamsha dispositor of Jupiter is Jupiter. So there must be relationship between Rahu and Jupiter in the Dashamsha. See, Jupiter is in Taurus and Rahu is in Scorpio. Jupiter and Rahu are in Jupiter and Rahu are in mutual relationship. So he is an engineer. The engineering degree obtained by him was utilized in his profession. The engineering qualification obtained by him was utilized in his profession. So it will be the best profession for him because he is already expert. He has studied engineering and come to the engineering profession. He would be delivering best of the best in the engineering, isn't it? In the engineering profession. One more horoscope I have taken is that of an engineer. One more horoscope I have taken is of an engineer. The ascendant is Aries. When the ascendant is Aries, who will be the fifth lord of education? Sun will be the fifth lord of education for his Leo lordship. Where is Sun? Sun is in Virgo. In which nakshatra? In Hasta nakshatra. Hasta nakshatra is ruled by Moon. Please remember, you have to keep it in mind. For Aries ascendant, who is the 10th lord? The 10th lord is Saturn for his Capricorn lordship. Saturn is in Cancer. Saturn is in Cancer. So you have to find in the Navamsha chart the Navamsha lord of the Saturn. In the Navamsha chart, the Navamsha lord of Saturn is Saturn because it is in Capricorn. So there must be a relationship between Saturn and Moon. Who is Moon? Moon is the Nakshatra Lord of the fifth Lord because fifth Lord is in Hasta Nakshatra. In the Dashamsha chart, let us examine. You see, Moon and Saturn are together. Moon and Saturn are together in Virgo sign. So he became an engineer after obtaining engineering degree and acquiring the knowledge of engineering subject. In this way, you would be able to predict whether the education obtained by a person in a specialized field will be used in his profession or not. This is a very dependable astrological yoga or rule. You can rely upon. It has accuracy rate up to 80%. Means the logic is very simple. We are establishing the subtle level relationship. We are establishing the subtle level relationship because we are not going by the face value. Fifth house is the house of education, 10th house is the house of profession. So, fifth house is ruled by the fifth lord and 10th house is ruled by the 10th lord. So, first you have to, I am recapping, it is, please for my loved viewers to remember, what you have to find, I am recapping, it is recap. You must find the relationship between the Nakshatra Lord of the fifth Lord of your birth chart and the Navamsha Lord of your 10th Lord in the Dashamsha. Both should be related. The Nakshatra Lord of the fifth Lord and the Navamsha Lord of the 10th Lord must be related in the Dashamsha, means detail chart. For a person to utilize his knowledge, specialized knowledge obtained in a field in his profession. This is the yoga. So I think I could able to explain it properly before my esteemed viewers, and they have learned something new from me today. And I'll be glad if this knowledge is used by the viewers in their horoscope and in predicting in other horoscope and in predictions, and for the purpose of predictions, astrological predictions in other horoscope. The yoga is very simple. So let us wrap up for the day. If you have liked the video, please give a like, and if you want such kind of astrological research item to be presented before you by me, please subscribe to the channel. It will give me motivation, and I will think my viewers have love and affection for me. So let us finish. Namaste.